Hey, this is Nee, and I want to still continue talking about the human mind. Now, in my last video, I talked about the subconscious mind, and I told you how important the subconscious mind is. The fact that the subconscious mind picks information from the conscious mind and it begins to process it to make you who that information is saying. So gradually you begin to become that person. You don't even know how it's happening. It's because your subconscious mind is speaking that information. It doesn't do it with your notice. And I said I'll be sharing with you today one of the things that you can use to nullify most of these things that is getting into your system. And it's called affirmations. Now, generally, affirmations are more like declarations. There is a process of declaring things, for your life or into your life. That's basically affirmations. They are like assurances. Okay? Now, but I'm going to teach you how to use affirmations to nullify the things that are getting into your system. Now, the reason why affirmations is so important is because, like I said, the subconscious mind picks information that comes to it. So now, for instance, if you're talking to somebody and the person tells you something that you know that this information is not good for you, it is not who you want to become, it is not who you are, what you do is that you now find an affirmation. In other words, you find something positive that can nullify what they have said, and you use that to nullify that. Now, let me take you back to when we were children. I said that in my last video, but let me take you back there. Now, when we were kids, if you remember, maybe you knew a lot of people. Our parents used to tell us things like, you are very stubborn, you have a hardened ear, nothing good will come out of you. And most of us in schools, our teachers tell us a lot of different things. And you see, as we are growing, gradually we began to become these things that they keep telling us. It's not our fault, it's not our making, it's not deliberate. It's because the subconscious mind is not really caring whether it's a bad information or not. All it's doing is that since there's information coming through the conscious mind, it is picking these informations and it's programming you and it's attracting things of that nature into your life. So now let me give, when I was a kid, when I was in school, in primary school, I remember my mom, when we're at home, at least sometimes she'll tell you, you're a very stubborn boy. Hey, you're a stubborn boy, you're a stubborn boy. My mom keeps telling you you're a stubborn boy. Now, when I was in primary school, I was very stubborn. And when she comes to visit me in school, some of the people who take care of us was a boarding school. They'll tell her that this your son is very stubborn. I remember there was a time the security man reported me to her that this your son can be so troublesome and stubborn. So anybody who knew me at the time in primary school, I was a bit stubborn. Now, when I was moving to high school, there was a transformation. I decided that, look, I don't want this type of life, so I want to change it. I began to read. So I started my reading habit from moving to high school. So I read a lot. So when I went to high school, I was a different person. So anybody who knew me from primary school and high school, two different people. I began to alter the course of my life. Now, why is this so important? It's important because I have been told something right from the beginning and that my subconscious mind has been processing me to become. So if I don't deliberately putting things or information that is going to nullify those things that have been put into my system, gradually I am becoming that kind of person that they've said I am, whether it's my teacher, whether it's whoever. So I have to be able to nullify that. So I started reading. Now, amazing thing happened. My sister was a very good reader. She's called Pat. Now, Pat, if you enter her room, she had on her wall a lot of amazing things. She has so many things on her wall. One of the things I remember she had on her wall was that the heights that great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flights, but they whilst men were asleep all throughout the night. I've made that one of my quotes till today. She has so many things. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So many things on her wall. And I was like, this is so interesting. This is fascinating. At the time, I didn't really understand it, but I enjoyed that process. So now when I moved to the university, one of the few things I started doing was in my room, all over the walls, I've written different things and I've printed them out and I've pasted them on the wall. So when you look at my wall, when I was in the university, there was a lot of positive things. What I was doing is I was reprogramming my mind. I was reprogramming my subconscious mind so that every wrong information that has been getting right from childhood, I begin to nullify it with these affirmations. With these things that I see every day on my wall, that I declare them, they are gradually programming my mind. Now, till today, I have used that process of affirmation till now. When I got married, if you come to my house now, they have things all over the wall. And when I wake up from my bed, the first thing I see on my wall is a declaration that tells me that today is an incredible day and prosperity of all kinds is directed to me. I am blessed, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I have abundance, I have a good marriage. This is the things I have on my wall right when I wake up from bed. When I move to my wardrobe, the first thing I see before I open my wardrobe is something pasted there that tells me that I am a money magnet and prosperity of all kinds is drawn to me. When I enter my kitchen, one of the things I see on my wall is that I am financially abundant. When I move to the living room, one of the first things I see on my wall is that I'm a believer. So these are things that gradually I'm using to program my mind because that's the kind of person that I want to be. So here's what I'm suggesting to you. From today, what you want to do is to begin to deliberately utter the kind of information that have been kept into your subconscious mind. From childhood, from school, from your environment, from everywhere, from books, from social media, everywhere. And you're going to deliberately nullify these things using affirmations. And one of the few things I do, a lot of people thought it was annoying anytime I'm dealing with them, is when you tell me something. I did it to my brother a lot. He's always upset with that. When you tell me something that is negative, even though we are playing, I'll say I refuse it in Jesus' name. if you say something that you're even joking with me, I say it is not my portion. You know what I'm doing? I'm deliberately telling my subconscious mind that this is a wrong information. Do not process it. I am nullifying it. And you want to begin to do that. If this year is going to be a year that you're going to be able to live a piece of your dream, I'm suggesting to you from today that begin to use affirmations to deliberately alter the course of your life by controlling your subconscious mind, by deliberately making declarations that is going to alter the things that you've been told right from childhood to today. And I promise you it's going to go a long way to help you. If we can get our mind right in this year, it's going to be a smooth ride. And a lot of things are going to work for you. You think it's magic. Things happen to people. Somebody's like, wow, this is magical. This is amazing. No, that's what they're attracting. That's what they're attracting. So what are you watching again? I'm still asking you, what are you watching? You have the power to alter the course of your life just by using affirmations to nullify the wrong things that people are telling you, that you're reading, that you're seeing, that is getting into your subconscious mind. Always remember, I love you so much, but God always loves you more.